As more people moved and live and work in the Coastal Empire and Lowcountry, well, we see more cars making their way on the roads.
Because of this, cities outside of Savannah are experiencing congestion on highways, and WSAV's Sarah Smith visited some of those areas to take a closer look.
Many commuters take alternate routes in the morning and the evening to avoid interstate construction and traffic, but that leads to small town congestion like here in Port Wentworth.
I think that some of the actions that we're taking are helping, but there's only so much we can do with the volume of what's happening here.
City Manager Steve Davis says they are working on the local level to relieve the headache from commuters coming through Port Wentworth. Many of them finding themselves waiting in line on Highway 21, which brings in a bulk of drivers from Effingham and other counties. A typical commute could take up to 20 or 30 minutes longer with traffic.
We just started CAT service, trying to address the things that we can locally, but we're also working with our state partners. They're actually doing a study right now for the interchange to see how they can improve that. But there's also a state project for widening of 21 between Highway 30, which is right here in the intersection behind us, all the way up into the Effingham County into Rincon.
But he says those projects will most likely take years to be completed. One major complaint from drivers, traffic from big trucks. Something Davis says is inevitable in the area.
We've got one of the busiest ports in the world in our back door. Truck traffic is part of our way of life here. It's unfortunate. We try and separate them as much as we can.
He says they are also looking to get some attention on Jimmy DeLoach Parkway. School zones can also be a headache. One of the worst areas, according to the people who live here, is Harris Trail Road in Richmond Hill.
There's buses that pull out in front of you and all these drivers, not to mention the school limit is 25 and then they're driving even slower because of the school buses and police directing traffic.
Ariani Melvin says she prefers the interstate to these congested roads, which become dangerous with drivers slamming on their brakes to slow down. She says she avoids getting behind the wheel in one city in particular.
Pooler.
Specifically Pooler Parkway, where drivers are coming in and out of businesses all day long. But the one-lane roads that feed into the parkway are also in need of upgrades, one in particular, Quaco Road. Mayor Karen Williams says crews will begin widening the street near the end of 2025. But even when solutions come, remember to be patient and get where you're going safely. Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.